Using a CRM system as powerful as kvCORE can be a bit daunting and it can be a bit exciting. So in this video, I'm going to break down like what is kvCORE and the 5 core things to know so that you can decide what it is for your business, how you want to use it, and just go over some of kind of the core functionality. So I am Kim Barber. I am an active real estate agent with Kim Barber Realty Group, as well as I have Kim Barber Coaching, where I help ambitious agents like yourself increase your success. And one of the things that I'm passionate about to do that is with proven systems and strategies. So of course, kvCORE is a very critical system that we have to use as an agent to store all of our leads so that we can keep track of them, over time. So myself, I've been an agent since 2004, and right away, like yourself, we started having leads. We need a place to put them, and we also need to have an online presence. So those things are very, very fundamental for our brand, for our lead generation and our lead conversion, because without those, we really aren't going to have a very good, successful business. So let me go ahead and jump in. I'm going to turn on my kvCORE and we can get started. So the first thing that we want to make sure that everybody realizes, because people are like, I didn't even know that they had a website. And so if you already have kvCORE, then you already have a website, which is amazing. And if you don't have kvCORE yet, then know that you do have a website. This is really a great feature about kvCORE, because when we have the website and then a place to also house all of our leads, and it's all in one place, that's really a huge feature to have, because a lot of them have it and a lot of them don't. So with kvCORE, everybody gets a website, and depending on if you bought it on your own and you already assigned your domain name, or if you have like already from your brokerage, mine would have said up here, instead of it saying www.kimbarbergroup.com, mine started out saying, kimbarber.exprealty.com. But I had mine changed with what they call vanity domain. And so mine says www.kimbarbergroup.com. So if you haven't set yours up yet and you're like, I didn't even know I had a website, you're trying to figure out what your website name is, quite often it's exactly that, your name .yourbrokerage.name.com. Okay. So anyway, so this is one of the core things that they have with kvCORE. So this is my kvCORE website. It looks a lot different than the one that's out of the box. And so I've made a lot of changes to it. You can see that I have drop downs here so that I specialize with people that are buying and selling at the same time. So what the website allows you to do is really demonstrate through some back-end setups what your niche is and how you want to attract the certain people, like in communities. So there's some strategies to all of this. And the important thing is that people can come to your website. They can do some searching, which I've changed the name that says Find My Dream Home. This would have said like search, so people can find their homes like this and do a search. You also can look for your home value, which is great because you can have people, this is a great way to generate leads. And so people can put their stuff in there, then they're going to automatically get the home valuations from us. Then the other thing is that, so we really can demonstrate, who we are, what's our value. And mine is called a semi-custom site. So I did have pay for some things to get upgrades, so it looks appealing and nice. You can also add some videos, if you want to start to get kind of fancy or really stand out with things that are like your local region. So it's great. These end up going back up to, if they want to get alerts, I click that button, they can do their save searches, they enter them, and then the leads go into the back end of the kvCORE. So you can see your leads. I'll show you that in a minute. So that's important to know, is that you have the website, you can configure it. You can have different boxes that do the same thing, like as the top buyer, seller resources. You can also have it where I had it set up that you can set up a free consultation. So these are some fancy things that you can do with your website once you get going with it. I actually do have some website events that I do, so you can build your stuff out. And I have some free things that you can get by looking in the links either above or below this video. You also can demonstrate, the homes that are just listed, not just by yourself, but also, the brokerage or even across the MLS, so that you can have a lot of properties there in case you don't have a lot of your own. The same thing with open houses. You can pick which ones you like, and then you can talk about your business If you'd like, you also can see your blogs down here, which is very helpful for demonstrating local expertise and the SEO. If you're familiar with that, Google seeing all those keywords, they have a blog feature. So that really starts to build organic traffic. So those are some of the things that kvCORE has on the outside. That's what we call the front end. And then on the back end, I'm going to log in here. There's some great things that are important because this basically on the back end, like kvCORE houses all of your contacts. So that's the next like super important feature that it has, is that we want to make sure that we get, as an agent, all of our contacts in one place. And so this does allow us to put all of our contacts there. You know, you can manually enter them, you can import them, you know, all of these different things. You can add your contacts and put them there so that you can add labels and all these things, like, I know this person from coming on my website. I know this person from a sale that I did a few years ago. I know this person from my gym, you know, whatever it is, my PTA. So it allows you to add a lot of key information, which is very important, so that then what you can do is, when you're starting to keep track of them, you know, the addresses, the emails, the various different features, what you can do, I'm just going to open up a contact, is that you can then add the market reports and the seller valuations, because that's something that kvCORE offers that you can do, is that you can go in and, for example, I'll just show you with this one. Okay, so you can go in here and really keep track of this, and then you can add value. You can nurture your leads. And so when you can nurture your leads, you can take advantage of the core things that kvCORE has to offer. So for example, you can put in a home valuation and then you can send that to them. So there's things in here that they have that you can do, that you can nurture the lead. Okay, so the contact. So what I'm showing you here, do you want to remove the setup of this home valuation? No, I don't want to do that. This is a test contact. So you can also set up like tasks of things that you need to remember to do, but this is a test. So that's, I'm in here, I'm just showing you my example of something that you can do here. The other thing that kvCORE has, which is awesome, is that they have lead engine, things that you can do to grow your business. So some of the things that people hear of more and more are landing pages, and then a squeeze page. So a landing page is something where people can come, you know, to your website and they land on a place that looks really appealing and it looks like a nice little image. And so when they can subscribe and they can get homes for sale. This, for example, is in Western Loudoun County with land. So that you can squeeze page, you can squeeze down the information, like in this case, that we would give them homes for sale with like over an acre. And then the other thing that's really great is that they do have a lot of different ways that you can do lead engines. So you have the front end on your online presence. You have a place that you can house all of your contacts and put key information and drip them various nurture things, which is amazing to stay in front of them with the brand. You also can generate leads here. So this starts to get more advanced. And then you can also see what all your leads are doing from your dashboard. So when people log in, you can see that you get all these new leads, and then you can see that people are looking at houses, etc. So that's really awesome. And so these are some of the things that are really important. And then they have automation that you can set up so that you can basically replicate what we do and stay in front of them so that these things are being nurtured all the time. So again, those are some of the core things that are important to know about kvCORE. And so if you would like to know even more, I invite you to come to one of my free live masterclasses, one of my events, and I can help you know how to set this up the right way, answer questions, or join my community so I can help you grow and master your real estate career. All right. If this has been helpful for you, I'd love to get the thumbs up so that YouTube knows that this is great to share with somebody else in the future. If you have any questions, please do drop a comment and we'd love to see how we can help you. Thank you. See you next video.